hears a lot of people say, you can't do that, but you said, no, yes I can. Yeah, and that's what really characterizes George's life. So what is an innovator? It's a person who introduces something new, does something for the first time, pushes the boundaries and follows their own vision. You know, successful innovators, they have impact. They shape the future, not only of our region, but of the wine industry at large. And the person we honor today is truly that, an innovator with impact. He has a storied career in the business of wine, with experience spanning much of the wine industry spectrum, large companies like Cordell, and boutique wineries like Saini Vineyards, in partnership with his wife Tammy and the Saini family. His entrepreneurial spirit led him to create the Wine Industry Network. That's where he serves as CEO today. What began 15 years ago as an online directory has really grown into a media empire and a place for B2B marketing. With over 600 wine industry partners, they produce a lot of educational content for all of us, online and in person, many seminars and webinars and in-person events that each of us have attended. We have the Wine Sales Symposium coming up right around the corner, and I'm sure that many of you will be there, especially folks who are here in the region. His biggest show, the North Coast Wine Industry Expo. I remember when George posed the question, what if we had an alternative to Unify, right here in our region? Could we do that, where we could gather together, hear thought leaders from the wine industry, and connect with each other to see what the latest and greatest is? Well, he put a stake in the sand, in the ground, and today that show has crossed a milestone of 10 years. 10 years they've been having that. And I was talking with Kim, over 3,000 people attended. Can you imagine that? I mean, they just created that. And thank you. Yeah. There's another big number, and that's the 38,000 subscribers to their two daily newsletters, the Wine Industry Advisor and the Afternoon Brief. And I know it's 3 o'clock when the brief hits my inbox. I can set my watch by it. And we all have an opportunity then to catch up on the latest news. It's all aggregated for us, and I love that. So innovators, they create value. And we talk about this in business school, like how to add value to what already exists. And innovators don't just take share out of an existing pie. They create a bigger pie. It's certainly something we've all been talking about in the wine industry today on the consumer side, right? How do we make a bigger pie so we have more people and not just take share from each other? And I look at what he's done with educational content and events, and he has done that. He has added to the pie and the wealth of resources available for all of us. And despite all the responsibilities of building the company, he's always made time for the broader community. He served on numerous boards, including the Russian River Wine Road, Wine Growers of Dry Creek Valley, Sonoma County Vineyards, Wine America nationally, and close to my heart, Sonoma State's Wine Business Institute. He's made a lasting impression on everyone whose life he has touched. So please help me welcome a colleague, a friend, someone whom I greatly admire, our 2024 Innovator honoree, George Christie.
So I've known Ray for a long time, and for those of you in the Sonoma County wine industry, you know Ray, right? Ray is at everything that we do. But for those of you that maybe don't know Ray, Ray has been the executive director for the Sonoma State Wine Business Institute for nearly 15 years. They're developing, I was just going to say tomorrow's leaders, but some of the early graduates are today's leaders, right? So Ray's going to be retiring in a couple weeks. So join me in congratulating Ray and thanking him for all his service. I want to congratulate Marimar and Zoma on their awards, and it's really humbling for me to be part of the same program that they are. They've made incredible contributions, so congratulations. I do this quite a bit, I'm so nervous. I want to thank Sonoma County Vendors. I love this association. I served on the board for nearly 10 years. I got to witness up close, firsthand, the amount of hard work that staff does to propel Sonoma County forward, to promote this region as a destination, to promote the quality reputation of the wines that we produce. They're kind of unsung heroes, but they deserve a lot of recognition. So thank you, Mike, and thank you everyone else on the Vinton team. Thank you all for being here. For those of you that have not had the opportunity to visit McCurry Ranch, soak it in. And I've been here a lot of times, and it's just unbelievable. I want to live here. It's unbelievable. Enjoy it. I've had thinking about my career, so almost 30 years since I started working in the wine industry. The first 15 years exclusively on the winery side. I worked for some incredible, iconic brands. I worked for some amazing people. I worked alongside some people that were so smart, such hard workers, just brilliant. A bunch of them are here today, and I just want to thank all of you that I've had the pleasure of working with for just being my friends and teaching me so much. The second half of my career, there's one right there. The second half of my career kind of switched gears. I started working with industry vendors. First just helping to promote them, and kind of working to doing more the educational things, the conferences, the trade shows. We started doing online webinars. But it gave me the opportunity to see the industry through a little bit of a different lens, and the role that our industry vendors play in the success of our industry. They get almost no attention. Consumers don't know anything about our bottle, our barrel guys, the folks that are developing new technology to grow better grapes from the vineyard, et cetera, et cetera. But having had the opportunity, same thing I felt with the wine industry people. It's like they're so smart, they're so hardworking, they make such great contributions. So I guess like the common theme is I just feel so lucky for all the people that I've had the opportunity to work with throughout these years. None of this really would have happened. I've got an incredible team of people that have worked with me over the years over Wine Industry Network. Alexandra Russell, she's our managing editor, talking a lot about the editorial side of things. I've got a couple people who asked to stand up. Bucky Shavelin and Kim Badford. Nick Young, who's another one of my main people. He's actually working. I'm like, where's Nick? But he's still working. So I don't know if be mad at him or just thank him, but these guys are the reason why I get a lot of credit for a lot of the hard work that they do, making some of the crazy ideas come to reality. I want to ask Olivia and Tammy to stand up. It's my daughter Olivia, my wife Tammy, my other daughter Skylar, she's got a tall colleague. But they have to put up, thank you. They have to put up with a lot of travel, a lot of long hours, a lot of crazy ideas, and they're so supportive. And I could not have done it without their support. So I love you guys, and I think that about covers it. So enjoy, buy some wine, and thank you so much. Appreciate it.